Hey Barons, Miss Carp here. So today we're gonna kind of jump back a little bit, which is fine. We're gonna look at 11.4 and we're gonna look at a 2x2 inverse matrix, and then I'm gonna show you a shortcut right at the end. So I have a system here, and we've got 2x plus 4y equals 6 and 3x plus 7y equals 11. And I've got my coefficient matrix embedded with my identity matrix. So, and again, we would write this as I sub 2. So we have 1 and 1 on the diagonal and zeros in the other spots. So I've done the work with my, row operations. And I'm down to here, and I'm going to bring it back up here to finish this off and get a 0 here. So again, the goal is to get the identity matrix here, and then your inverse is then on that side. So we would have something that looks like this. If I do this, the outcome will look like this isn't going to change. And we have -3/2, and we have 1. And then down here, we would have -2 times row 2, which is 0, -2. We'd have -6/2. +6/2, and then we have -2. So this is our row 2. So then I'm going to add this to this. So we get 1, and I get 0, which was our goal. And I get 6 plus 1, which is 7 over 2. And then I get -2 plus 0, which is -2. So our inverse matrix would look like this. So 7 over 2, -2, -3/2, and 1. So if I want the shortcut, instead of doing reduced row echelon form, you'll see it pretty clearly. But the first thing I need if I'm going to do the shortcut is I need the determinant. All right. So the determinant would be 2, 4, 3, 7. Remember, this has just tall bars, and we would get 2 times 7 minus 4 times 3, which gives us 14 minus 12, which gives us 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to change 2 signs, and you're going to switch 2 spots. All right, so let's take our original A matrix. We have 2, 2, 4, 3, 7. Okay, so these two are going to switch spots, 7 and 2. These two are going to change signs. So I'm going to have -3, -4. Then what you're going to do is you're going to divide by the determinant. Okay, so this will end up being your inverse matrix as a shortcut. So we would have 7 over 2, -4 over 2, -3 over 2, and 2 over 2. So if I go to match this up with the other one I have, this would be 7/2. 4 divided by 2, -4 divided by 2 is -2, -3/2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. And they are the same. So now if I wanted to solve this problem using an inverse matrix, I would take this inverse, and we're going to do A inverse times B. So that would look like this. Let's take my 2, 3, 4, 7. Let's get its inverse, and then we'll multiply that by the 6 and the 11. So the 6 and the 11. But keep in mind, this we want the inverse, okay? So it would look more like this, right? We want the inverse of A, so it would be 7/2, -2, -3/2, 1, and then times that by the 6 and 11. And at this point, you can do this on your calculator, okay? And I think, I don't remember what the answer is, but you can solve that, okay? All right, Barons. Talk to you later.